Chapter 10 is all about geometry, and the first lesson we're going to look at is dealing with perimeter. Our key terms: a geometric figure with 3 or more sides is called a polygon, and that's just a generic term. We do have specific names for, like, a 3-sided polygon is a triangle, or 4-sided could be a square or a rectangle, or a trapezoid or a rhombus. So we have several different 4-sided polygons. But a 4-sided polygon with 4 90-degree angles is a rectangle. And if it has 4 90-degree angles and all 4 sides are the same length, we call that a square. So now, when we're finding the perimeter, and there's 2 problems here. When we're finding the perimeter, that's your linear distance all the way around. So perimeter is simply adding up the lengths of the sides. So when we're working with, this is a strange looking polygon, looks like it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So technically it's a pentagon because it's 5 sides. But we can just call it a 5-sided polygon. We're just going to add up all of the sides. So 20 plus 30 plus 5 plus 12 plus 60 is going to equal the perimeter. So when we add all of that up, we get 127, and this is linear measure, so it's inches. The units is very important. Later on, when we start talking about area or even volume, that's not linear measure anymore, and so we would have a squared or a cubed. But for perimeter, it's linear measure, so that's going to be just inches. Now, on number 10, they don't give us a picture, but it does say find the perimeter. Don't forget that a rectangle has 4 sides, so 2 of the sides are going to be 6, and 2 of the sides are going to be 9. So you have to add up all 4 sides. Don't just add up the 2 pieces of information they give you, because you're only going to be half right. So 9 plus 6 plus 9 plus 6 is going to be 30, and again, this is linear measure, so feet, 30 feet. Now let's read through this problem, and I always like to draw a picture. So we have a homeowner decides to fence in a rectangular yard for his dog. The dimensions of the area to be fenced in are 20 feet by 35 feet. So 20 by 35. What is the perimeter of this area? And if the fencing costs $2.19 per foot, how much will it cost him to fence in this area? So we have 2 things that we have to find. So 35. Let's first find the perimeter. So when we add up all the sides, we have 35 plus 20 plus 35 plus 20. So that's going to be 110, and this is feet. So there's the answer to part 1. So now, if the fencing costs $2.19 per foot, then I have to take that 110, multiply it by $2.19, and this is going to give me the cost of how much the fencing is going to cost, which ends up being $240.90. And that is the second part to our problem.